3, 2, 1. Right. So what's up, guys? Welcome to day 213 of Backtesting until unprofitable. Today is the 26th of December 2025. So without delay, I think we should just get to the point and keep these reps running. So let's get going. Alright, so as you noticed that we finished the session that we had. So today we're gonna be doing the 2025 session and finishing it all up because I edited it and put the end date to today. So we're gonna finish this session as well. So far we had managed to make 36k, and let's just go to the next day so that we can trade this thing. Now we'll check the daily. Okay, we have a crazy rally, and obviously yes is also moving higher, so we might use some standard deviations here to see where we can target price. The closest for our gap is all the way here, and the 1 hour gap is here. We have London lows, so if it drops that will be the target, but other than that I would like to see it go higher to like some good standard deviation targets. Let's see. So we might target this level here and this one right here. And dropping down to 15 minute, you can see we have a couple lows here, so I'll see what we can do here. Okay, so right now the open market rally is higher, running this high here, and looks like it wants to create a 2-minute inversion. I should get right here, and we have some low hanging fruits, this one and this one, which I think they might get hit with the bearish move, obviously, because if we're going to go higher, then that means that we will get a run lower, then price goes higher. So I'm thinking these lows could get just tugged in, considering that the 15-minute gap is also respecting here. So we can take a small short scalp, maybe target this low here, 30 points, and risk around, let's check the 2-minute. This will be around 23 points, so 1.3 I'll be okay. Using 11 macros here, just like 1 mini, so this will be here and take profit at this low here. Okay, that's a crazy stop out right away. So one thing you can notice here is that the 15-minute gap has been inversed, so looks like the longs are going to continue getting put in, and have a crazy SMT here. So let's see if we can find any more trades on maybe like some retracements or something like that, which we are not getting any because price is dropping right after creating any retraceable gap and removing the gaps, obviously. That's a crazy 4-hour open. I still think the higher time frame is bullish, so let's see if we can get a liquidity run. I don't think we'll be having the POI confluence here. Okay, so close to this low, but we had see these lows here have been run. I would love to long it on an inversion here, but it's going real slow. Okay, here we go. This candle here, you can see we have an inversion created nicely. Well, we have a run on this low here, and price failed to drop to these ones, but we also have another run here and an SMT on this low here. So we might as well take another scalp towards this high here, or even this one here, and this one here is a standard deviation high, so I wouldn't be that confident targeting it. Instead I would keep keep my eyes on this one here. So this will be 500 over what, 38, yeah, 500 over 38 for around 13 micros. So stop at the low right there, take profit at this high. Oh, come on, get stopped out again right away. So as we now have relatively closed, let's just go to the next day. And yesterday was a small bullish day, and I think today I will be selling it because it looks like something that would go lower, considering how yesterday closed with this huge wicks and now today has opened lower, pushed higher, then even dropped. So I think this daily gap here will be a very great draw on liquidity. Checking the 4 hour, we also have this 4 hour low, so we have a couple of withdrawals. Okay, I think we might have a retracement higher, not all the way to these highs because they're quite far, but these draws are also good. So let me just wait for the open. I would like to short it, but if it runs the lows first, then we might probably find some longs towards the Asia highs. Okay, now we have something like a poke into the daily gap. We're so close into the daily gap. I still think shorts are valid, but the way price is looking, yeah, we're going to get cooked. We have a run on these lows here. Daily fell short of this low here. Well, yes, obviously ran it yesterday. And we have a good 5-minute inversion here. And I'd say this is a good 4 hour close. Honestly, would like to see how I can long from the next hourly PO3. So maybe price retraces lower, then I find some good longs. Okay, this is a retracement into the 5-minute. Running this low, if we inverse here, I will be entering longs. Okay, our longs now going to start playing out. I would like to see it happen. Okay, now we have an inversion here. This was a 5-minute retracement into a discount gap or a discount BPR, and I believe this was a retracement also for PO3 to play and into the discount wick, so we can take longs towards this high here. That's what I think would happen here. So I'll be taking in longs right there, stop at this low right here and take profit at this high, and that will be 5 micros. Stop at the low and then take profit at the high. It's crazily moving. Looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Yep, we're on a crazy losing streak. But yeah, we get another run lower right here, still in the 5-minute gap, and well, good 1 minute and 2 minute inversion. So you can see the 2 minute closes great here, so we can still long it towards these highs because we have an SMT, and it's still in a 5-minute gap, and I believe it's still the 1 hour. I would have believed it's still the 1 hour PO3, but since it has this poke into this high, into this gap here, I'm not going to trust this. I'm just going to let it drop. after dropping into the daily gap, price opens even higher. This price action was so crazy. Check the 4 hour to find some good run on the lows, and then price flying higher. And one thing I can notice on this 1 hour is that we have the Asia lows here, so it can be a good draw where price drops into this gap, then delivers higher. Okay, so right at the open, market drops towards the gap that I was thinking. Actually, they closed really close to Asia lows. Okay, there are the Asia lows, that's where the Asia lows get run. So as long as gonna show up, I would like them to do so. Okay, looks like the way the 1 hour closed and the 4 hour closed is somewhat bearish, so flip the bias here and wait for retracement higher before we take any shorts or something like that. We get a small run on the highs and then inversion. I believe it's going to head to this low now. Traces higher and melts towards the low. Bro, this is so insane. Like it's dropping in these 15 minutes, so I'd rather wait before I do anything. I'm checking the 4 hour. The 1 hour is still in the gap. It could even just start going higher anytime. Very unpredictable PA. So now the 4 hour, we had a retracement lower. I still believe we're going higher. Now the 1 hour has some discount gaps and we have some relatively equal highs. I think it's far by a few points. It's far by around 17 points, so maybe longs could play out here. And checking where ES is at, it's also close to these highs, so let's see if we can accumulate on some longs here. This is also a data high, I think. Do you have any news at 9? No, there was no news, but either way, looks like a very crazy data high which gets run right at market open, and then market melts, absolutely melts. We have the 9 AM low here, but I'd like to see if we'll have an 830 low, maybe there. Now where is E and Q? I mean ES. So ES also run this high and looks like it's delivering lower because price is in this 15-minute gap. Maybe you can short it actually. Targeting this 830 low. That's a good liquidity draw. It could be. This will be 582. That's 6 micros. Yeah, targeting the 830 low. very beautiful take profit gets hit right there, and after this hole here gets run out, this one here, price is trying to reverse or something like that. Let's go to the next thing. Looks like the shorts are dominating here and market is doing a corrective move, some sort of corrective move, so we're gonna short it lower as well, to probably like a daily low, but it has already moved too much. I don't know why. It has already moved 450 points. It's the Tuesday 4th of November and it's end of week obviously. I'm check the 4 hour, have around these lows, and ES is also melting, so might as well look for some reasons to go short as well. You know, if one price to go lower, I would like to see it run buy side. So a good buy side target I could spot is this one, and there's also this one. This one I marked this one is because it's close to a POI, so I'd like to see it maybe hit a POI before I could trade it lower. So we'll see what we can take out from that. Now I think it's heading to the 1 hour gap here, and we can take a one-on-one here. We have a 2-minute inversion. I didn't consider the 1 minute because there was a couple too much gaps, like this one, like it was just way too much. But now since we have sell side run right here, I think maybe we can start seeing some expansion to these highs here, or this one here. So let's just test it out and see. It doesn't have to try to find out, or we can maybe as well wait for the retracement, because it looks like we won't be getting just 1-to-1 here. You can see it will be a negative R maybe on the retracement. Okay, so this poke into the gap is where the entry will be here, targeting this high here, and stop and right under the inversion. So this will still be 5 micros. Okay, so the SL will be at this low here, and take profit will be at the high here. Yo, iradukunda gadi. Salama man. Okay, so I think take profit will be at this high here. Now let's just wait and see what just happened. So it ends up expanding higher, which is what we were waiting for. And also there comes an SMT here. I actually think I saw this thing while trading these live markets. I remember that I tried to take a trade here. Yo, what's up? Mood trading. My Christmas was also great. I mean, I had time for family. We had a pretty good chat. We had, great vibes, and we also had time, to say what we are grateful for, and what we learned along the way. Okay, I'm very grateful that the buffer is gone. I actually used to see it, like I was check my videos and wonder why. I think it's because I was streaming to also Twitch, like I was sending the streams to Twitch, but I think I dumped that idea because my internet is not that doesn't have that strong of an upload speed to upload to to upload to Twitch and Kick at the same time. So we'll just be doing YouTube. It doesn't hurt. So let's continue on with the backtesting session. We just got a fire along towards the 4 hour and 1 hour high right here, and these gaps, I believe it's a 1 hour gap and a 4 hour gap as well. Yeah, it's a 1 hour gap, this one here. So very beautiful fire longs. I'm doing the inversion model 2025. I extended it so I can reach it to where 2025 is. So when we start 2026, I will have finished 2025, and I have run out of years that I will be backtesting because I already have around like 5 years on TradeZilla, and around 3, if not 4 years already on FX Replay. So might as well probably just trade maybe London session and just figure out how it moves, just for the thrill, not for trying to okay, we'll be exploring and learning how it works. All right, so let's see how the rest of the day here goes. 4 hour candle closes quite bullish. 1 hour, same thing. So I think maybe the movement is going to be bullish, and if the PO3 is going to print right, then price is going to drop lower, probably into like a 5 or 15 minute, most likely a 5 minute, then start to show some long opportunities. Okay, I think right here is where long opportunities should start be going in. We have a very good SMT right here, and we have a good buy side. So maybe if the 30-second has a gap, that will be a very good opportunity to long towards these highs. Let's just check it out. Okay, 30-minute inversion right here, and ES is also moving higher, so we can take a small 1-to-1 long towards this high, 25 points, risking around, how big is this, 21 points or 20 points, so that will be around 12 micros. Trading the 30-second, we have retracement to the 5-minute gap, SMT sweep, clear drawn liquidity, so we might just as well secure a small winning day. This will be the second trade of the day. But what is wrong with my positions? I place them, and automatically right after placing them they face a problem. I don't know. Okay, let's now trade this. What is happening here? Because I'm not getting stopped out, I can see that. What is happening here? So I think the timeline is going far in front because it's hitting take profit before I even hit take profit here. So this was a very good win, I'd say. we also still have a run higher. Now checking the 15 minute, you can see still have some good buy side targets. I mean, it will probably continue higher, but since we just secured a piece of the pie, there's no need to be greedy and try to take everything. So that will be all. Maybe we retrace into the 15 minute and start going even higher, but we'll see. Seriously, the TradeZilla developers are off. Like, I don't know why that glitch was on, but either way, it was a clean win, I'd say. And by the way, when I started trading, I didn't know I would be trading the 30-second. I found it very weird, but I came to find out it's just a normal time frame like the others. Okay, so let's see what happens in this remaining 20 minutes, because I will be, as I trade live for full 2 hours. Let's see what will be happening here. I would anticipate a rejection, but it's a new 4-hour candle. I would like to anticipate a rejection of this maybe 15 minutes, but we'll see what will happen. If it inverses, then obviously we'll be showing some signs of not complying with the way price is moving. And then after running this low here, you can see it starts going higher. So let's see what will happen. If it hits either of these relatively equal lows, after running this low here and retracing into a good 15-minute gap. So it still fails to deliver higher. Anyways, good PA, I'd say. Very beautiful PA. So let's just push into the next day. Whoa. Wait a minute. So from here to here, this is 313 points. And it's rejecting real hard. I don't know why it opened that low. But there's a 4-hour gap here. It shouldn't trick us that price is bullish. We have Asia lows here and London lows here. So we have some good sell side targets, let's say. And we have a run on these highs, and it's a 4-hour gap. So I think this 4-hour gap will be dumping right at the open. So we'll see where we can get any opportunities moving. That's what I anticipate, but that doesn't mean that it's what should happen. Okay, so as I said, this doesn't mean that I'm correct. We can see that checking the 1 hour price is in a very beautiful 1 hour gap, and yeah, can take some longs towards the 930 opening high. And we also have a beautiful inversion right here. That means we'll be taking a 30-point trade, risking 8 micros, targeting the 930 opening high and higher. So let's see what we can get from this. I'd like to target this high here. So continuation low, continuation high. That's a crazy retracement lower, but you can see that the 930 high was also close to get run. Very beautiful move. And this trade took place in the first I was about to say the first half of the show, like the first 17 minutes of the market. So that was a very clean, beautiful move higher. Those are some sort of SMT actually here. It's a beautiful trade. Next day now. But as I continue backtesting, and the way I see that I react after, setting my bias for the day, shows that I should concern more on reacting to what the market shows me than I focus on my bias. Like, because sometimes I get married to my bias and focus on executing on my bias without being like cautious on what the market is showing me, because if it's showing me bullish there, then I should consider buying instead of trying to prove a point that price is bullish. So as of now, we have a couple targets. Well, there is this for a gap, and there is also this SMT here, so there's a chance price could drop. I would like to see it go higher though, because the daily time frame is showing some bullishness signs, and it could possibly head to this daily high here. So now, since we don't know which way it will head, we would like to see which buy side target gets taken out first. You see a run on Asia highs, so maybe it's going to deliver to the Asia lows. We never know. We just react to what price will be showing us in the meantime. And we also have some 830 highs there, so we'll see what price shows us. No, it's not gonna fall short of this low. Don't fall short of the low there. Okay, this is a good run on Asia lows now. So you have a very good inversion right here, and it's also a 2-minute inversion, so you might long it to the next 15-minute high. Have a very beautiful run on this low, run on this low here, SMT. It's a 1 hour gap, so I'd like to trade against the trend, and I would like to target the 930 high. Where is it? 930 high is so close. It's a 15-minute high. I'm afraid this will be a very generational run trade, and I will be securing like a small percentage of the profits, but it's okay. You can also run it to this premium. This premium though. Okay, yeah, it's a premium. Stop will be at this low here. Take profit at this high. Ooh, that was quick. So ES failed to run this high. Very clear sign that price wanted to drop. So let's see how this 4 hour closes. Okay, this closes also bearish, inversing here, so it shows me that shorts could be about to play out towards this low here. So let's see if we can trade on the PO3 of this thing, next retracement higher. Come on, it doesn't want to form a PO3 for bearishness. So what does it want to do? Okay, retracement into the 15-minute gap right there. If we can get this 2-minute inversion, it would be great. But we get a 1-minute inversion, I can short of this one instead of waiting for the 3-minute or the 2-minute, because there's nothing on the 2-minute to wait for. But actually the 2-minute inversed here. You can see here it also inversed on the gap, so you can take the trade should be taken at this here, stop at the high, and targeting these lows here. $38 times 276. So yeah, so we'll be trading six micros either way, like the trade we took earlier. So take profit to this low here. And wow, generational drop. Where is it heading to? This low? Let's take profit to this low here. Okay, so trade ends up getting 6R. Well, this is insane. So I'll be making 3 count this trade. I wouldn't hold it all the way here. I'm very confident I will take off my profits just here for 2.5R, and that will be so massive, man. That would be so massive. So it turns out these Asia lows were a very great target, and market ended up taking them out. Let's check out the next day here. We're having a very beautiful generational draw. Couple inversions, so I'll be targeting the daily lows as my draws. Well, that rhymes. The daily lows as my draws. First daily low is 164 points away, 4 hour. So we have a 2 hour gap here, and the one here. Checking the 1 hour, no gap. I think I might retrace higher for price to start going lower, obviously, since I believe that we're bearish. So we don't get a run on any liquidity, but instead price starts going higher directly. There's uncertainty on these highs here. Price failed to run this high. Like, okay, I would have loved to see it get run, but since the inversion gets in right away, then we can take just a run lower for the winning day towards obviously this low. Since the previous day, since this daily low here has been run, we'll be targeting this low here for a couple